DJ, what's going on, brother? So, I contemplated and contemplated and contemplated and contemplated all day long whether or not if I was actually going to play this demo. Um, I figured, what the hell? Let's just go ahead and play it. What's the worst that can happen? I don't think they're going to really spoil that much. So we're going to check it out. Give me 1 second so I can add a couple of little things to my title real quick. Let me mute my mic real quick. Hold on 1 second. All right, let's get this demo started, man. Since I didn't play the Village demo, and we're playing with headphones on as well too. So let's go ahead and go to standard. Ethan's daughter might be in the castle. He entered the looming castle with a single ray of hope of finding her, but what he found instead was a most unpleasant welcome. Hold on, sorry. See if I can adjust the volume of my controller. Let's see, controller. All right, forget it. See if I need to adjust anything. Adaptive triggers on. Camera. Alright, so I think we got everything set still. Looks like the daughter stuff. It's clearly the way to get out of here. Maidens of the Harvest. How much do I own? What's up, Kevin? If you talk about like on PS5, it's not too many titles. PS4, of course, it's going to be a lot because you're talking about years and years and years of owning the console, for sure. Okay. Can fluid. All right. Okay. Gunpowder. Oh, I can't tell you, dude. I can't tell you how many I owned if you're talking about all together. Okay. Let's not go that way yet. Let's turn around. All right, that leads back here. Okay. So we got to go that way. Mask the angel's blinded gaze, and only then you will be saved. Oh,
Oh, we meet again. Duke, why are you here? Where there's coin to be made. And have you found your daughter? No. If she is truly here, the lady of the castle would have kept little Rose in her private chambers, would she not? Dimitrescu? The very same. Why don't you take a look? Maybe you'll get lucky. And speaking of looking, here to make a purchase?
we don't have no money to actually make a purchase. Can't use that here. Okay. Rough estimate. Oh man, I can't even give you a rough estimate, man. Cause you talking about like cost of the console plus the games. I'd put a lot of money into gaming itself. That I will say for sure. Like the most that I spent on the console was getting my PS5 for real. When I got my PS4, I got my PS4 off of eBay, and I didn't pay nearly as much. I think I paid like on my PS3 I got off of eBay, and I paid like $200 for it. My PS4 I paid $3, and 3 daughters, Bella, Cassandra, and Daniela. I wonder if that was them before they got turned. I got 25 minutes. Okay. And now I know I can break that. Take that shit out of there. Okay. We got some money. Lock from the other side. Okay. Nothing to get there. All right, let's go back this way. It was something. You can depending, but I don't play. I don't play Fortnite, so to me, I wouldn't consider it a console. You sleeping?
Welcome, Ethan.
All right, let's see. Crystal fragment.
Please do take a look at my new stock.
Okay, supplies. Extra baggage.
What are you buying? Just something an old friend of mine.
Okay, that was quite slick. Quite slick. Okay, quite slick there, Duke.
Good day then.
Good Easter egg reference there. All right, that leads back there. Got some handgun bullets. Block from the other side. Definitely a different room from before. Oh, okay. All right. I'll make sure I keep that in mind. Lock from the other side as well. Gunpowder. So remember to keep in mind break vases, large and tall, large and short. More money. Run, Ethan. Oh no 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 no. Woo. All right, she's not coming down this way. Good. I think I read this before. Who was this? Ah, the lady. I got 19 minutes left to go. Okay. Can't go that way, so we got to go down. More handgun bullets. Thank you. Trust in light. Ah, gotcha. Oh, Stark. Okay. Let's let's not mess around with this, shall we? Okay. Man, playing this with headphones on, man, is adds a whole nother level of ambiance. Okay, seen that before. Robust appetite, robust appetite, robust appetite. Unstable, overly alert at times. Okay, so I wonder who that's going to be referring to. Oh, shit. Definitely hearing something. Metal scrap. Okay. Are they back here? They gotta be back here. Yeah. Oh, let's go ahead back up some. Let's back up some more. I mean, how many face shots are gonna take? These things are eating shots like crazy, man. Ouch. Ouch. I mean, Jesus Christ, man. Oh. Okay. Crystal Skull. Is it more of these dudes? Hopefully it's not. I'm hearing it though. Oh, okay. Okay. Can't get that way. Okay. Oh, I was not trying to use that so soon. Oh, Jesus Christ. Inventory. Okay, come on. Inventory. Craft. All right, good. How much time do I got? I got 11 minutes left. Man, that 30 minutes went by so quick. Forget it. Just go ahead, run up and run past them. Oh my God.
All this mess.
Oh, okay. Okay. Get away from me.
You're tonight's main dish.
Okay, 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 okay. Get in there.
Where are you going, Tyrone?
Is that the end of the demo? That is the end of the demo. Okay, all right. That they didn't spoil it so much, so I'm not mad that I played it. I'm glad that I did play it. They didn't spoil a lot.
Midnight moon rises on black wings. We await the light at the end. In life and in death, glory to Mother Miranda.
I was afraid it was going to spoil too much. I was honestly afraid it was going to spoil way too much.
Where are you?
Hello. If there are any survivors out there, come to Louise's house near the fields.
Well, I'm excited, man. I'm honestly excited to play this.
They're coming. Who is? What the hell was that? Stop shouting. You'll draw the monsters. Tell me, what is going on around here?
It doesn't make any sense. Mother Miranda has always protected us.
You escaped my little brother's idiot games, did you? Let's see how special you are.
Is this all that's left? From your entire village? All that's left? start with this. Lycans and gentlemen, we thank you for waiting. And now let the games begin. There is no safe. Every sorry bastard out there has been ripped in half. Tomorrow we'll all be dead.
No, let me go!
Chris, what the hell? Why?
Ethan Winters.
Mr. Winter.
Ethan Winters.
Poor Ethan.
Ethan Winters. Welcome.
Get off of me! Stay the fuck down! I gotta say, I'm surprised you made it this far. It'd be a shame if something happened to you
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
You killed Mia. Now do me and finish the job.
I think at this point now, at this point, when the next set of demos come out, I definitely won't be touching it. I'll stay away from the other demos, and then yeah, I'll just play the game when it comes out. All right, I'm just seeing if there's anything else that I'm possibly missing out on, since we've already gotten through playing through the demo already. Just want to be sure. All right, so that leads out there. Huh? That leads back in there. Just based off of like playing this, I can tell that a lot of this stuff you won't find too much ammo, but you'll have to rely on crafting a lot of it, as well as alright, so these are probably going to be headpieces of the statues.
Oh, we meet again.
Duke, why are you here?
Where there's coin to be made. And have you found your daughter?
No.
If she is truly here, the lady of the castle would have kept little Rose in her private chambers, would she not?
Dimitrescu?
The very same. Why don't you take a look? Maybe you'll get lucky. And speaking of looking, here to make a purchase? Oh, yes.
Alright, let's see. Duke's purse.
Hard times, Ethan. I've procured some new items for you, Mr. Winters.
Ammo capacity. I would definitely like to take that shotgun. What else we got? Hit trigger. Even though I probably won't get a chance to use it because we already coming up on 6 minutes left. So definitely some stuff we got to come back for. What's up, Bruce? What's going on, man? Everybody's good. How's everything with you, brother? We got down to about 5 minutes. Then we'll be moving on to Resident Evil 3. So I've already completed a demo already, Bruce. Took me like 17 minutes to get through it, but they didn't spoil anything. They only had you go through a certain part, go through some enemy encounters, and then after that, it's the end of the demo. I'm just going back and see if it's anything I'm missing or anything I did miss. Four minutes. Yeah, I don't care what my team does the rest of the season. Did I go in here? I didn't go in here. I actually skipped past this room. All right, know about that already. Oh, nothing I can get out of here. Well, like I said, with this one, Bruce, they didn't spoil anything, so you're not being spoiled by nothing with the demo versus the full game. That's what I was worried about too. I was really worried that I was going to end up being spoiled by something with playing the main game or playing the demo versus the main game. We're already down to 2 minutes.
I haven't cuddled with a man in a while. Let me string you up, slice your jugular, and just watch. Taking a live, dead, which would you prefer? I can't hold back any longer.
We'll probably we're getting down to the very end of this. I can't wait, man. I honestly really cannot wait for the full game. Cannot wait for the full game of this. All right, here we go. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. It's on the 6th. So it's very, very soon. I want to try to at least get a chance to shoot this shotgun, but I probably won't get a chance to. I might. We just shoot him one time. There we go. Yes, straight. It's the demo. But we're at the very end of it, though. We don't have too much time left to go. And there we go. That's the end. So yeah, man, I am excited. I'm excited to play it.
Midnight moon rises on black wings.
Like my brain is really wondering like with this whole story and how the whole story is gonna go with this.
And in death, glory to Mother Miranda.
Bet you're whining. We're almost there.
Rose, where are you?
I would say buy it, Bruce. I would honestly say buy it. I don't think it should be a reason why you wouldn't be able or why you wouldn't.
To Louisa's house near the fields.
No, I finished. That's the thing, Trey. I finished the demo already. I already completed the demo. So I was just playing it again to finish up with, or run out the last 13 minutes that I had left to play it.
Tell me, what is going on around here?
It doesn't make any sense. Mother Miranda has always protected us.
You escaped my little brother's idiot games, did you? Let's see how special you are.
Is this all that's left? From your entire village?
All that's left? There is no one left.
No, that was my second playthrough. That was my second.
Tomorrow we'll all be dead.
No, let me go!
Chris, what the hell? Why?
Ethan Winters.
Mr. Winter.
Ethan. 4.
So it was a cool little Easter egg that they did with this demo when it came to the Duke. And he I went into his store and he was like, "What are you buying?" Like almost mocking the guy from part 4. And he was just like, "That's what an old friend of mine used to say."
You killed Mia.
Or that's what an old friend of mine would say. I was like, "Oh, look at them." The cool little Easter egg reference into that. But yeah, I'm glad I did play it, Trey. I'm glad I did play it. As I said before, it didn't spoil anything. And I'm glad it didn't. So I'll be staying away from the village and castle because pretty much I guess it's essentially the same thing. You just get a chance to play either or. And or you can play both, but it's probably the exact same demo for the village and the castle. So I won't be playing that. I'll just wait until the full game comes out. I think at that time we'll still be playing Returnal as well too. Yeah, we'll still be playing Returnal at that time. So it's not going to be a big rush for me. I mean, I think a lot of people feel as though they're doing the RE4 remake. You can easily tell though. You can easily tell. So I'm not too surprised. But once again, it all depends on if they outsource it or if it's going to be like in studio type thing. That may make a big difference in regards to. We're going to put that up, and we're going to put that up as well. Being able to stream with the Elgato and just switch from game to game to game without ending the stream altogether makes things so much easier.
Where is he?
Went underground. Bard stockpiled the vaccine, enough to give the city some hope.
He thinks he can do this by himself. I'm going after him.
Wait, did you see?
That's probably one of the news, but I'm pretty sure that they're still going to do the remake of RE4. How soon it's going to come out is the only difference. I don't think it's going to be
So am I.
within like the next year. I give it 2 years or so, but yeah, I feel in that. We're gonna be using those mag rounds, but I'll still pick them up anyway.
This looks like Nikolai's work.
I think we got everything out of here. But how's y'all weekend going so far, man? Yeah, I think it's supposed to get a remake for PS5 or next gen, which I don't feel like it's necessary. But that's what I'm hearing as well too, Trey. I think it's honestly completely unnecessary. What's over here? Yeah, but I mean, it's like what companies do. Companies know that a certain thing is going to sell. They're going to keep doing it over and over and re-releasing it or redoing it because they know it's going to sell. They know people are going to buy it. It's the same thing with what game is that I'm thinking about? Shit, having a brain fart. It's a certain game that I'm thinking about of where they have when they re-released RE4 over and over and over and over and over again, and you notice that it's out on so many different consoles. Really? I didn't even know the service was today. I honestly had no clue that his funeral service was today. Oh, shit. I did not know this dude was up in there. So the question is, if are you going to boycott it since it's not needed, or feed into the page 60 for the Last of Us 2 remake? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. It has to be. It has to be not a complete overhaul, but it can't be a copy and paste version of the one that's already out. If it's that, then I'm not gonna pay that money for it. Now, if it's a remake of where it's like a reimagining, almost like FF7 or something in that sense, then maybe. But just a complete like reskin of it, just with updated graphics, nah.
Guaranteed to give you a headache.
I'm not gonna do that personally. Yeah, a remake is like a overhaul. If it's a remaster, then the remaster is just it's the exact same game. It's just updated graphics. That's all. Well, if it's a remake, I need to see what it looks like. Then that'll determine whether or not if I want to buy it. But a remaster, um, I'm not paying the money for it. Oh shit. That kind of scared me for a second. I just need to go back and go through a couple. Well, I don't necessarily need to. So I'm not mixing it up though. Certain things I don't mind spending the money for. If as far as like a remaster, but a remake, if it's done well, is definitely worth the money and spending. I tried to tell you Annihilation is horrible, man. I told you Annihilation is bad. Why do you think I would never watch that movie again? Like, I gotta be bored, dude. I mean, I gotta honestly really be bored to want to watch that movie. Or if I just want something to laugh at. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that one, totally different storyline. But the funny thing about this one, and I didn't realize it until somebody brought it up, and I think it's a good point. This MK movie is more like a prequel to the tournament versus the actual tournament itself. Which is the reason why you don't see some of the characters and why they were so adamant into trying to kill the characters off before the tournament started. I was like, oh, that makes sense now. As far as certain aspects of the movie. Now I just wonder what they're going to do with the rest of the story now at this point. Like, I still think it's a good movie. I'm going to still stick behind my rating that I gave it when I gave it a 7, because I don't feel like it deserves anything higher than a 7. Just because, and going back and watching it again, you make a good point, Trey, in regards to the guy Cole Young. And it was, that does kind of take it away from it. I think if they didn't have him in it and it was mainly based around other main characters, then it could have been better.
I respect your tenacity, but I'm afraid our games end here.
But I think that was the only thing that's really holding it back, though. It's just that aspect. Like, I wonder who's going to be in, if they make a sequel, who's going to be in the second one? Besides Johnny Cage, they have Raiden, but it also depends on the timeline that they go with as well, too. That's going to be the biggest key when it comes to the possibly and this possible sequel is how are they going to go about the timeline of it. Yeah, how they going to go about the timeline of it, and when it takes place? You know, how many years after? Yeah, I'm not in disagreement with that. Yeah, I'm not in disagreement with that. All right, but your ass getting blown up. Get your ass out of here. All right, let's put my other headphone in so I can hear better. That's a lot better. Yeah, that's the only thing that takes it away from me, though, man. Like, I think the pacing, of course. I wish the pacing was better, but as far as like the fights, the fatalities, the gore, the I mean, not expecting any, much of like the acting aspect, but I think everything else with it though was good. I enjoyed it. Other than that, though. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've watched the movie twice already since yesterday. Now, I don't dislike Cole Young as much as you do, Trey. I just felt like that character was just kind of forced. Cause I don't think he was necessary in the movie itself. That movie suffered the same thing that Resident Evil suffered. Inputting a new character or new person into the story that didn't exist in it. That wasn't necessary. Um, and that was my problem with that was one of my biggest problems with Resident Evil. The fact that not only just that aspect, but it didn't follow anything in reference to the game whatsoever. Um, well, it did, but it really didn't. Yeah, him and Kano, him and Kano, him and Kano was definitely the best ones out of the entire movie. You know, I was afraid that was going to happen though. I was afraid that was going to happen because like even with Resident Evil, when it came to Alice, certain parts or certain parts of Resident Evil, when it came to her, was okay, was okay. But you know, it was a lot of it of where it was just like, all right, well, you know, it's just not worth her being incorporated into the actual movie itself. And even with them trying to do the whole Wesker thing, and even you know that was just kind of cringeworthy in itself. I would commend them for at least you know trying to incorporate certain characters. But even with that one, like you know, they had Leon, they had you know, they had Ada, they had some other fucking characters that I'd never even heard of. That was a part of it too. But it was just like, man, what the hell? Like I watched the first Resident Evil movie how long ago? I rewatched it again like maybe about a couple weeks ago. And I was just like, damn, this shit is kind of bad. In Nemesis movie, everyone was heated how she overshadowed fucking Jill. Yeah, yeah. But you know, like I said, they tried to force the whole thing with Alice being the main character, and yeah, you see what you got. Honestly.
Gigi just vomited! Mom! Gigi, answer me!
He got away. What was he doing in here?
I don't need to worry about that. It's not like I'm going to be using the gun anyway. So yeah, I mean, honestly, and as I said before the movie was actually was officially released,
Tyrell.
this is definitely the best video game adaptation into a movie that exists to this day.
You'll call off the strike if, and this is one big ass if.
At this point now, it's just a matter on how Welcome to Raccoon City. If that holds up, if that really holds up, then I think that can definitely overtake MK for you know, best video game adaptation that exists.
We'll find the vaccine up ahead.
Sure you don't need to stop?
Hold on one second. Hold on one second. I got to mute my mic real quick. All right. Um, no. I agree. I agree. I mean, as I said before, I think honestly, real life it's between Resident Evil and Silent Hill.
All right, let's get this done.
But once again, depending on how Resident Evil does with the remake of their movie, if they do it and they stick to the source material and they follow the timeline and it's good acting. I think they wrapped up the filming, if I'm not mistaken, and they're putting in the CGI monsters and stuff like that. If everything is done well, it has a possibility. It may have a possibility to overtake Silent Hill and Mortal Kombat. But as to like almost being close to what it's supposed to be, like I agree with you, Trey. Silent Hill is definitely the only movie as of right now that is anywhere remotely close to what its game version is actually like. You talking about for Resident Evil?
Hey Dad, have you seen Mom's spare towel?
Just look in the white round basket. It should be a towel in there.
Yeah, he needs one. Thank you.
Yeah, when they did I think it is Leon. I think Leon Claire is in it. Um but I honestly don't think it's I honestly don't think it's going to be a plugged in random ass character that they don't have in the game that's going to be in the movie. I hope and pray it's not a random ass person that is in the game. That's not in the game. That's in the movie. But when they had the showcase or the Resident Evil showcase, talking about the demo and things like that for Part 6, they did mention that the shooting for the Resident Evil movie had wrapped up, and they needed to add the CGI characters and stuff like that. It comes out this year. It comes out later this year. I just can't wait to see like a trailer, dude. I can't wait to see a trailer for it. No, I agree. I agree. I totally agree. Totally agree. If you go on your phone, Trey, and Google it, and it should be I think IMDb, and they show you the people that's gonna play each character, and so you can get an idea. So you'll get a chance to see the people that they got playing these characters and how they match up with the counterparts of the game version. I think they did a good job as far as getting someone that resembles a lot of those characters right now, based off what I've seen.
Override complete.
Yeah, I think this is probably going to be This is probably going to be what we get as close to a live action version of RE2 as we're possibly going to get. The only one that I feel as though, in my opinion, that doesn't exist to me is the version of Silent Hill that does not exist to me is part two. I think that shit is god awful.
This must be what powers it.
Yeah, I watched that shit. I've only watched that movie once. Only once. Only once. Haven't I even remotely thought about watching that movie ever again. Okay, I got you. I got you. All right, good night. It's always a delay with the YouTube chat. To me, Trey, it was. I mean, it had its cool moments, but I felt like it was a little lackluster. In all honesty, I did feel like it was a little lackluster for a finale. Anyway, I don't know how much of an impact it's going to have on the MCU. You know, later down the line. But I felt like it could have been better. Honestly, felt like it could have been better.
These are tyrants. Out of the way!
Yeah, I mean that's true, but how much of an impact do you really think she's going to play in the MCU?
So it's called the Nemesis.
Like, realistically speaking, Trey, how much of an impact do you think she's going to play?
An adjunct. Example, these are combined with antigens to increase immune system response.
Like, I'm not holding my breath, in all honesty. I think in regards to Captain America is concerned, I think it'll have, it's going to go into, like, phase 4 at some point. It'll blend in with phase 4, hopefully. But besides that, though, I mean, we are getting to the end. Gotta make sure your ass ain't alive. Let's go ahead and put some stuff up. Get rid of a lot of this access stuff that we don't need. Don't need that one. Don't need that one. Uh-oh, hold on. Need that vaccine base. Let's get that back. Yeah, I did. I did.
To begin vaccine synthesis, place the materials in the chamber. Synthesizing vaccine. Synthesis complete. Please remove the vaccine canister.
Yeah, totally understandable. Totally understandable, Trey. Yeah, that's the one. That's one thing about Marvel that I can always commend them on is the type of impact and some of the like deep rooted issues that some people have. Like think back to Civil War. Like Civil War was that same thing. It was like you understood both sides of where both Cap and Iron Man was coming from, but this is like what side do you really choose, because based off of what you understand with it, it makes it kind of tough. It's always a lot of context behind Marvel stuff, man. Like the writing is always good, or the majority of the time, their writing is good. Yeah, the only one I haven't went back and rewatched again, honestly, was Infinity War. Endgame I watched like God knows how many times, but Infinity War I've only watched maybe give and take 3, maybe 4 times total. I haven't rewatched that movie that much.
Nikolai, don't! The city needs that vaccine!
More than I do.
Yeah. Very, very true, Trey.
I don't think wisdom I've been trying to impart on you is getting through. Now I know you can't put a price on life. But I'm in this business to get paid. So let's make a deal. You go down there, battle the Nemesis, and I'll recall it all and sell the combat art. Put on a good show, and maybe I don't need the vaccine. Agreed? Good.
Jill, is that you?
Carlos?
Well, goddamn, that was quick. that was real fucking fast. I mean, granted, I am using the goddamn rocket launcher, but Jesus Christ, man.
Here comes a crane. Use it to climb up.
That was real fucking quick. That was so quick.
Now get on. I'm gonna melt this fucker into mush.
Yeah, yeah. Some of the issues that we face in this world today.
Okay, I'll meet you up ahead.
I was not expecting him to actually be dead that quick, even with me using the rocket launcher. I thought I still would have had to shoot him off the damn tankers. I'm not playing this on Inferno. I refuse to replay this on Inferno. So once we get through with this one,
Give me the vaccine, you greedy son of a bitch.
think tomorrow we're going to go through and start playing through part 7.
We shall make ours an ongoing arrangement. Now drop the gun.
get ourselves prepared for, you know, RE8. Fuck that. That was on Inferno difficulty. That wasn't on Nightmare. I'm not driving myself crazy. I'm not driving myself crazy with that bullshit. I refuse.
The data on this would be worth millions. But, you know how it is. City's about to explode. And you can't put a price on life. Good luck!
Nikolai!
Jill!
Go after Nikolai! He's got the vaccine!
What about you?
We're running out of time. I've got this.
I know you do.
Look, just so you know, this is the last fucking time.
Too many bad memories right now.
Damn, it needs power. Felt that, did you? How about some more?
Oh, look how fast that was. Look how fast that was. RE7. RE7 will be first. And then RE2 would be second. RE3 will be last.
Go ahead! I'm gonna put you right back on your ass.
Oh yeah, he's already done for. He's already done for. He's already done for. That's a wrap. Look how fast that was, man. Jesus Christ.
All power sources activated.
You think I don't know how to fuck you up?
Already done for. You stuck with the light lamp puzzle?
Take the fucking hit!
What'd you just do?
Okay, it's time for
Good riddance. Can't let Nikolai get away with that vaccine. I hope Carlos managed to stop him. I can still catch him.
I felt that same way, Trey, when it came to the last part of the demo when she arrives last. But playing the demo hasn't changed my mind about, you know, how I feel about the game as a whole. I think it's going to be good. I honestly think it's going to be good.
Promised you this, didn't
And like I said,
Do you have any idea what you've just done?
not
I? No, no.
knowing how the story's going to go
Client ordered
is
umbrella corrupt.
the biggest thing in the world of where it's like where my interest is really peaked. Like I think the combat of it is dope. Enemies are going to be dope. How the story ties in with part 7, I'm really curious how it ties in with not even part 7, but with the rest of the story.
It's you! Shoot him!
I can't. I'll hit you.
Do it! You have to! There's no other way.
Carlos!
Hey, I told you I couldn't leave you in a Carlos's world. That would just be too... What about him?
Why'd you do it?
There's a price tag for everything. Even letting the world burn.
Who are you working for?
I'll tell you. If you get me out of here. I'll pay you whatever you want. You're a fool. You're a fool! If I die, you'll never find out the truth.
I don't mind a little detective work.
Not only was we able to complete the demo for RE8, but we also was able to complete the rest of RE3 Remake in one stream. And I did it in under 2 hours. So as soon as this last cutscene plays out, I have to end the stream, and I have to take care of some stuff here in the house. And then if I have some time, I'll be back on here later on tonight. But if not tonight, then I'll be back on here tomorrow. But that will be later in the evening. We're celebrating the wifey's birthday tomorrow, even though her birthday is on Tuesday.
It's finally over.
So long, Arcee.
I felt empty and cold as the heat from the blast washed over us. All this death wasn't caused by a monster-making virus. It was greed. Human greed. I decided then and there, the ashes of Raccoon City would be Umbrella's ashes too. I would end them, once and for all.
All right, let's go ahead and skip. Two hours and 45 minutes. If I wanted to, I could probably speed through this shit in under 2 hours. All right, everybody. Well, let me go ahead and handle some stuff inside the house, and hopefully I'll see you guys tonight. But if not, I will definitely be seeing you guys tomorrow. But we'll see how the rest of the night plays out. But definitely,